guys, it's your boy Alex West Collects here, bringing you another figure review. And today we're taking a look at something a little different on the channel. We're taking a look at the Hasbro Star Wars Black Series Darth Vader, the dual end from the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney+. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I do like the franchise. I have been watching it since I was a kid, but I just never really collected the figures. I have literally one Black Series figure in my collection, and it was another Darth Vader. I believe it's a 40th anniversary figure. And they've pumped out quite a few that have kind of intrigued me and really trying to draw me in. But like I've said prior times, if you guys have watched my videos here on my channel, you can't collect it all, right? And you got to pick and choose. So I really have geared away from the Black Series. I've been tempted a few times on a lot of different figures. I've actually had a few and gotten rid of them just to kind of like kill the itch of it, of me saying, hey, I need this one, because you know how it kind of like spins out of control once you buy one figure. But this one, I actually blame MCU Collector 24 for this. I watched his review on this figure and I was like, damn, that looks pretty cool, man. I remember I did watch the series. I thought the Obi-Wan series was okay, but this was probably the best part from the series, was that duel, and he kind of cuts his helmet and you just see Darth Vader's head coming through. So I was like, man, that figure looks really cool, but do I want to go down this alley? And I was like, you know what? Let me get it. It'll be fun to do a review on the channel. Whether it gets a lot of views or not, who cares? This looks like a fun figure that I'd like to bring maybe to some people's attention that who aren't a big fan of it, just like me, and are a casual fan, kind of want to see what this figure's about from, you know, a non-Star Wars perspective, point of view here as a reviewer. So the box looks pretty good. You get the Star Wars, the Black Series logo here on the front. Nice window box. You get the image here of Darth Vader. The figure looks really nice. You can see the helmet is cut. There is some battle damage. Looks like the only accessory you get is a lightsaber. And this figure was a little pricey. I got this at Target. I did see it in stock on the app, the Target app, for in-store pickup. I said, screw it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to grab it. Went in there, grabbed this figure, and they only actually had one left on the shelf, so I'm guessing this is a pretty good seller. But again, $27.99 is a little pricey. It does happen to help if you have a red card. It does save you 5% on your orders. So if you buy a lot of figures from Target, definitely consider doing that. But the packaging contains, you can see Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi here. You get the awesome image of Vader with a slashed helmet on the side. I love the artwork on these boxes. They look really nice. When I was like really collecting this, the boxes were a little different. You can see Star Wars The Black Series logo on the bottom. On the back, you get the little read-up and the awesome image of Darth Vader. This looks really cool. I like how the box isn't too big. It's nice and sleek and really just gets it done. But anyways, let's crack Darth Vader out of the packaging and see what this figure is all about. Here we have Darth Vader out of the packaging, and this figure looks freaking sick. So with the Black Series, obviously you don't get quite a ton of accessories. Actually, you get no accessories other than his lightsaber. That is the only accessory that you do get with this figure. We will take it off of Darth Vader and take a quick look at it. Again, if you've collected the Black Series line, most of these look the same. You get a nice translucent red here. You can see the handle looks pretty good too. Got some nice silver and black paint applications on there. I do like the look of it. You know, pretty simple standard for what you'd expect for your lightsaber. Now, bringing in Darth Vader real close. Let's see if we can zoom in and get a better look at it. Look at how menacing that freaking face looks through that cut mask. You can see the like shards of the mask. It's like double layered here, if you guys do notice that. I really do like the look of it. And look at that eye just staring back at you. You got the kind of half Darth Vader helmet cracked open with him giving you that like snarl of a look, man. It looks so freaking menacing. Absolutely love it. You can see the nice kind of silver applications here on the armor piece up here. You can see the box, his voice box, whatever this is called. It's actually slashed in half. Got some battle damage from the duel with Obi-Wan. You can see more sculpting here on his lower belt area. This crotch piece is covered here with this little piece to kind of give it more of that effect, so it does not hinder articulation. The joints seem to be pinless on the arms. They are not on the legs. You guys do notice that over here. So that looks pretty good. I really do like the look of it. Kind of sleek and you know, exactly what you expect for your Darth Vader figure. But let's zoom out, get more of a closer look here again at all of this gadgets, I guess you want to call it, on him. You can see the boot mold does have some nice armor to it as well. Looks like it'll be some heavy armor. Take a look at the arms. So this figure, as far as articulation, I think it does have a butterfly joint. You can see it kind of moving forward. Again, I'm not too familiar with these, so as far as articulation, let's kind of do it. Let's see how his arms really go up about that high. You can see it's a little hindered by that the armor. His arms do bend pretty well, I will say that. There is no bicep cut, but you do get the elbow rotation here. There is wrist rotation. The head fully rotates. You can look down about that much. Not too far up. There is a waist swivel. I don't believe there's any, like, an ab crunch, or maybe there is. There is actually a little bit of a movement. You guys can see that there. As far as the legs, could do almost the full splits. Kicks up about that much. Not too much back. He's got a thigh cut. Get the double jointed knees. There is no boot rotation. There is ankle pivot. So decent articulation. Again, Darth Vader isn't one that you'd expect a lot of movement with for the most part, but this awesome soft goods that he does come with. So you'll see he's got like a little robe on underneath here. Looks really nice. You can see even there's like a cut here. So I did catch this on another review, MCU Collector 24. Check him out, man. He's one of my favorites out there. He did actually point this out. You'll see the cut in the actual cape, and it continues on underneath. That's one of the things that sold me. We're like, wow, that's really great attention to detail. I really do like that they added that. You'll even see the cape itself. It has some like kind of like cuts to it on the bottom. Look at this. And it is big. This is a big, nice cloth cape. It just feels like premium soft goods. But if you guys can see, let me back them up a little bit. It's kind of hard to do without dropping them, but you can see the cuts on the cape. This looks really good. Like he's been in a battle, like he was really fighting and just messed up all his gear. But I'm absolutely loving this Vader. This is a fun figure. So here's the only other Star Wars Black Series figure I have in my collection. I believe this is the 40th anniversary figure. Correct me if I'm wrong. I got this a long time ago. I believe it was at GameStop. I got it on clearance, or maybe it was Walmart. I came with that big Star Wars backdrop. And this is kind of the Vader I've been using for my display for the longest. I've kind of wanted to update them, but they just keep releasing so many. Even the most recent one that's coming out for the Return of the Jedi with that removable helmet, I was considering getting that, but a lot of people are saying the helmet's messed up. It doesn't stay on the figure, so that's kind of the reason I opted to go this route. I may still grab the Return of the Jedi one to pair with these two, but there's some comparisons. Again, this is a little bit of an older one versus the newer one. You can see a little more of the shine to the helmet versus the flat black. And you get a little more articulation with the newer figures versus this one. So, again, there's plenty of Vaders to choose out there. I'm not the expert to say which is the best out there, but here's just one more for another comparison. And I do realize most of you guys out there who have been following me on my YouTube and Instagram know me as a WWE figure reviewer or AW for wrestling, but I'm really trying to branch out and just share my passion of action figures, the things that I think are cool and want to bring to the channel, and just kind of review for you guys and give you a close-up look. So while a lot of you guys collect other lines who may be interested in this Darth Vader figure, I want to bring a few other figure lines to kind of see how he scales up in comparison, just give you an idea of size. So on the left, we have a G.I. Joe classified Cobra Commander. On the back, we have an AW Supreme Malachi Black. You can see how much bigger he is. Behind him, this is actually a custom Ultimate Edition Hollywood Hulk Hogan. I threw on the WrestleMania gear, but that is an Ultimate to give you an idea of how much bigger the wrestling action figures are. And if you guys collect Marvel Legends, you can see how a Marvel Legends Spider-Man compares with this new Darth Vader action figure. If you guys are enjoying this video review, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to turn on those notification bells to stay tuned to the newest action figure reviews here on my channel. We're doing it all. I've been pumping out a lot of videos. I've been really grinding and working hard, bringing you wrestling action figure content. We're doing Star Wars today. We're doing tons of Marvel Legends, G.I. Joe. You name it, we've been doing it. We've been doing a lot of different videos across the board. So I hope you guys have enjoyed them. It has been a lot of work and a lot of effort, but I really, just like I said prior, I really just love sharing my passion of these figures and bringing them to life and kind of giving you an up-close look at all these figures in hand. As far as this Darth Vader figure goes, like I said, I'm not the biggest Black Series collector, but it does look really nice. It's different, right? Like a battle damaged like Darth Vader from like a 6-inch figure. You know, back in the day when I was growing up, Star Wars were those little tiny 3 3/4 inch or whatever the house size they were. Now to get the 6-inch figures, even with G.I. Joes, we're in another like realm of collecting and toy collectors. It's fun. I think this is a fun figure. I think it's different enough from all the other Vaders we've gotten. There might be some gripes here and there. Personally, the price is probably my biggest gripe for $28. I would have liked something, maybe interchangeable hands, maybe some fists, or something to really put him over the top. I feel like I'm still searching for that perfect Darth Vader. I've yet to get in my collection. I think there was a Mafex one I had at one point early on. I don't know, not all of them check the boxes. This obviously isn't your traditional Darth Vader, but if you're a fan of the Obi-Wan series, you absolutely love that duel, I say go ahead and grab this figure. Target does have quite a few sales going on with their circle deal, so if you want to package a bunch of figures together, I believe it's $25 off 100. That ends October 7th, so that's also an option to help you guys save some money. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video review. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at AlexWestCollects. I will catch you all on the next video review.